Kyrie obviously is out indefinitely until that gets worked out. So who needs to step up and who's been stepping up in his place?
Well, I mean, you can't replace a 30-point-a-game scorer. You can't even really replicate that. Kyrie, as they say, is a one of one. You don't find players like that. What I would say is they're going to have to spread the ball. They have to spread the wealth, move the ball around. They've tried to run more. And even if they don't score in transition, get early offense going. What I'd say is with Seth Curry still kind of working himself back from his offseason surgery, Cam Thomas was the likely person to have to step up. He's gotten his opportunities, and he's made the most of them. He's played well. He's shown that he's matured as a player. He already came in with a very mature scoring game, but he's passed the ball well. When he's been on the ball, run the offense well. He's even played better defense. So I would say Cam is overwhelmingly the number one option in terms of who's going to step up and who has stepped up in Kyrie's absence.
All right, now it's time to get to the X's and O's in the basketball on the court for tonight. The Nets are 7-0 against the Knicks over the last 2 years. In fact, Kevin Durant hasn't lost to the Knicks since 2013. He was with the Thunder. Tom Thibodeau, since he's taken over as the Knicks head coach, that he has not beaten the Nets. What do the Nets need to do tonight to continue their streak?
They need to keep playing defense. I think they've given up over 100 points in their first 9 games, and I think they've given up under 100 points in their last 3 games. So this is a situation where they've gone from having defense as a glaring weakness, dead last in the league before Kyrie got suspended, to a strength so far in this little mini run that they put together on the road. That has to continue. And that everybody knows that they have offensive talent and that they can score, especially when you have Kevin Durant on the floor. The issue is that they have to continue to defend. Now, the Knicks are putting Obi and Julius together. I think that's a good thing. I think a lot of Knicks fans probably would agree with that. They wanted to see them playing together more. That's going to test that defense a little bit. But if they defend the way they have the last 3 games, I think they stand a good chance tonight.
Defense wins championships, and before we even talk championships, when it comes to Brooklyn, defense wins rivalries. Defense wins rivalries. Let's leave it at that. Brian Lewis, thanks for joining us.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.